And first alert weather.
The thunderstorm and shower activity has been a little bit limited today because we haven't seen temperatures quite as hot as we were expecting. But now we are seeing some of those showers and storms form. You can see to the south of the Idaho border, there is lots of lightning with the storms that are moving north. However, once they make it into Idaho, not so many lightning strikes right now. However, that could easily change. So definitely a good night to keep your eye to the sky and make sure you know what's going on around you. So you can see some of those stronger showers moving towards Mountain Home right now. And so again, a little bit of those yellow colors on the reflectivity going towards Murphy, so that means a stronger shower as well, and getting a little bit closer to Boise too. So we will expect some of those showers to move through tonight and the activity continuing overnight. And tomorrow we're expecting really widespread storm chances. So I wanted to pick out different areas, different cities from across the state, so you can see Treasure Valley, Magic Valley, West Central Mountains, Central Mountains. It doesn't really matter where you are. We're going to have a pretty high chance of seeing some thunderstorms tomorrow. And also, some of these storms have the potential to be on the stronger side. So the Storm Prediction Center is including these in a marginal risk for severe storms tomorrow. So what does a severe storm mean? Well, typically, it means that there's gusts of 58 miles an hour or more, or there is some hail, at least penny size, falling and lightning. But specifically for us, it's going to be because of the flooding threat. So we have this low pressure center that's going to very slowly track into the state overnight. And so because it's moving slowly, that's going to fuel some isolated flooding potential, because the slower it moves, the more rain that the storms will produce in a smaller amount of areas. There's also ample moisture and a cold front moving through with that as well. And so with all the moisture and the cold front, the moisture is basically like a dish towel in the atmosphere, if you will, and the cold front is the ringing of that dish towel, just forcing that moisture out of the air. So that's what's going to be coming our way tomorrow. And then as that low pressure continues to track to the east, we're going to get some wraparound moisture, and then mainly some of those storm chances are going to be focused on the eastern parts of the state, but it will be a lower chance for western parts as well. So overnight tonight, again, we talked about how that activity is expected to continue, and then those showers kick in and storms off and on tomorrow. Again, some of these could be stronger. Main things we're again watching for are the gusty winds, some lightning, and localized downpours as well. It really gets going widespread around 11:30 and then continuing through the evening hours as well. Then Monday, we get that wraparound moisture coming back into the mountain areas. And again, some of that moisture continuing to move off to the east as that low pressure exits the region. Then Tuesday, we're mainly going to be on the dry side until we see some chances of showers to southern parts of the state. By the way, we had some not so hot temperatures today. We got up to the 80s for Treasure Valley spots, but again, overall, it's going to be a stormy day for us tomorrow, just off and on storm chances continuing. This doesn't mean that everyone is going to see a storm at the same time, but it does mean that we're going to have a continued chances of storms throughout the whole day. So that includes everybody. And yes, it's going to be a little bit of a risk on the higher side, and those risks can continue into Monday, but it'll be tapering off by that time. And then we start with a dry stretch for next week, Shira.